But they ask me questions, and this is Twitter. Everybody knows Twitter is a wild place. You got to be strong to survive on Twitter. Somebody sent me a message, and I got like 3 I might try to address. But the first one is like, hey, please talk about the Twitter cert fiasco. For those of you that don't know, there was this guy who said in like 3 weeks or something like that, he passed Security Plus. And then in his thread, he actually says like he didn't really read the stuff. He just got some dump or something like that and ended up passing it. And so I made a post saying, hey, the fact that you can go past Security Plus in 3 weeks with no IT experience is why, we don't really take it that serious when it comes to interviews. People misconstrued it of saying like how I said it wasn't important. I was like, no, that's not it. What I'm saying is, especially with depending on what type of job you're going to do too, I said outside of government. If you did it in 3 weeks and you already showed that you really didn't study it to actually learn the material and you just passed it, those are the things that we don't care about, because some people on Twitter don't know that, hey, like, I am a career coach. So I work with people that have a Sec Plus, but can't answer some basic questions sometimes that I have when it comes to like my SOC roles or all these other things. So it's like, those are one of the reasons why, okay, boom, if you did it so fast, you didn't really learn much. And I say that from a person who finished the material in a week, but then realized, okay, I need to really rein this in and try to get together and try to learn some more. And so that's also the vantage point I was coming from. I was actually also speaking from experience. It's like, I didn't really know much, but I passed it. But passing it, what does it mean? What do I know how to do? If they sat me down tomorrow, what am I able to do? And that's what I was speaking to. And then like I had to mute the tweet, man, because it started getting so much traction. And I was just like, this is stupid. And I might put the tweet right here so people can see like what the traction it was. And I was like, y'all are misconstruing it. Like, by all means, get your certification, because some job descriptions want you to have it. And that's just an HR thing. So they can like do whatever they got to do for money wise. But when it comes to the hiring manager, if they're like a person that doesn't really care about certifications because they've seen people have, a lot of certifications, but they weren't able to answer stuff, that's what they're going to do. They're going to just override that and just ask you stuff about the job. So I'm just telling people a way to, hey, okay, it's cool to get the cert, but make sure you learn the skills necessary as well. Like, that's my advice to people. There's really no need for me to go in on that guy. But on top of that, this particular guy, it looks, I don't know, he's looking a little shaky. He's acting like he went and got the Sec Plus and the CEH, and then he had some type of job offer. But we all called kind of like cap on it, the people who've been in tech in a while, because it was too many kind of red flags in the screenshot. Like, that's not what typically companies send you when they send you like an offer letter. So it's like, I don't know. And that's one of the things why I like Twitter. I hate it because you can just get over on anybody that don't know. So I was also going to say, they're pretty much a person, the blind leading the blind. A person is pushing or perpetuating something that's really not ideal for them to do, and then they'll be stuck. I've seen people I ran into, well, they told me to get all these certs, but I can't find it. Yeah, because like we were talking about earlier, on your resume, show and not tell. You got certs, but what you know how to do.
Yep. I think that's very true. I do agree with you on that, because recently I finished the certification and already I had to implement what I learned and not just getting it just to have. And so I really think that it's really important you can get through the material in a week. I got through mine. Honestly, I waited till the last minute. I hate to admit that, but I did. And I actually got mine done like in a week and a half. It was like a 7-week certification course. Which is not good, but I actually had to go back and learn the foundations and relearn everything on that. So I think it is really important because you might actually use it for your role,